a moment of silence for those falling sailors and all the participants who are boat race fans who have passed. So with this, we say 1 minute of silence from starting now. Okay, 1 moment of silence. That is for our fallen angels who have passed away during the last term of boat racing. And now we got a total of 8 boat participating, and namely is the UFO, the Bush Boys, the Sonic, the Light and Peace, the Wizard, and the Real Deal. Just started, so right now we're on our way down and leading the pack. It's just a nose is Real Deal, and by her side is the Light and Peace, and behind them two is the Wizard, and on the side is the Sonic. I know this is going to be a very interesting race today, because this is like blood and sand today. So we know that all boats have begun to run on the downwind. They've been doing very well over the past months. So we can't predict anything, but you got, as far as I can see, all of them. They are in a scramble there, and from my perspective, the nose is out in front by the Real Deal, and just ahead of the Light and Peace. But I think it's going to be a very interesting race today. The wind is only between 10 to 15 knots and gusting up at times. And it's going to be interesting. The sea seems to be very smooth as of now, and we don't know what's going to happen. But you must say that I didn't call the satellite, because she had a bad start, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how she'll just get started, so she's way back behind. But like I say, now the Real Deal has taken 3/4 boat length ahead of the Light and Peace, and behind her is the Wizard, and the next to Light and Peace is the Sonic, and behind the Sonic is the Bush Boys on the far north, and we got on the far south we got the UFO. Well, it's like I say, this has started a week of boat racing, and I must say today it's Mr. Ralph Hodge and myself only, and we will be trying to keep you up to date on what this will try to keep you up to date on what's going on. Not my last. So each one of us got a different mic. So, Mr. Hodge, your comments, please, as we proceed westerly.
Well, thank you much, Mr. Cool. We are into a 7-boat race today. The rear is being picked up by the Justice, the Bush Boys sweeping from the back in 6th at the moment. Out on the far side would be the Island Harbor boat in the UFO, and all the other 5 in a little tangle here as we go past the Blue Ridge in that sort of area, heading down towards the west. The sun has abated, if you can use that term, quite a bit since the earlier race, and we witnessed a fantastic B-class race, and I don't think there should be no reason why we shouldn't be witnessing a fantastic A-class race at the moment. Mr. Cool would have called the positionings from his point of view. I don't think there's no need for changing them as we sweep towards the west, and we're going to be moving in the Long Bay area, Long Bay Beach area in a while, and quite an unusually late start, 5 minutes past 4 o'clock. So I think that might be taking out any possibility of a two-lap race. But we will just wait and see. The first race, the B-class race, took up an hour and 40 minutes. These travel a little quicker, so we expect the one round would be a bit quicker. But we certainly will have to wait and see. A fantastic day for sailing in Anguilla. The sun is out, not in all of its heat and glory, as has been the case over the past couple of weeks in Anguilla. Very, very, very good for sailing. And the moment on the northern side is the Sonic. I think I'm right with that. Or no, that can't be the Sonic. That's the real deal, sweeping towards the west on the right hand side at the moment. And I saw the Sonic is a little way behind. There are some sort of blue colors looking alike. The UFO making up some ground on the left side of the race. One of the Greyhounds just on the left side, also a little behind the real deal as we go towards the west. And I certainly would want to say hello to all our listeners in the surrounding islands, as I did earlier today in St. Martin in the British Virgin Islands, in the other neighboring Caribbean islands, and in the general diaspora. Boat racing, one of the staples in Anguilla society as far as cultural activity is concerned. We are going to see a fantastic week of it starting today. We are going to go on Monday, the usual August Monday race from Sandy Ground. On Tuesday, we are talking about the Island Harbour race. On Wednesday, we go up to Blowing Point. On Thursday, it's Meads Bay. Saturday and Sunday, we take a rest Friday and Saturday for others. And then on Sunday, Champ of Champs.
Well, thank you, Ralph. As we can see, the real deal had him up one boat length ahead of a while ago, but the Wizard seems as though she took it back. The Wizard seems as though she took it back and is neck and neck with the real deal. Is neck and neck with the Wizard now, and so we got the real deal and the Wizard, I say, are in first place, and I would say followed by the Sonic, and in the far end is the UFO coming down on them extremely fast, and on the far north now is the Leighton Piece, and the Leighton Piece now cut across the Leighton Piece is now cut across the Bush Boys. And in the far back is the Justice. No, there's 8 boats, 9 boats. Where is the? The satellite didn't start. Okay, Justice is behind him. So Justice is behind, and the real deal and the Wizard is like neck and neck still, nothing to talk about. And in the far south, the UFO has taken off quite a lot of ground from them. And in the far north is the Leighton Piece. The followed by the Bush Boys, and they all are plunging to the south. Well, to all, wherever you are, this is the starting of a boat race week. This is August Sunday, and I guess this will be a one-lap race, because by the time they get to the foot of the land and back, it's just a one lap, so it will be a termination. Should terminate within at least another 2 hours. So I would figure that within, it's now 4:20, and I guess about coming back should be about shortly after 6 o'clock. They would go, because the wind is very light speed, and so they're heading down to the west. We are to Yellow Cliff coming down, and there they are, the 8 boats in contention here today. Look at them as they flow west. No, 7, not 8. 7. Yeah, 7. So now, as we speak, the Wizard seems as though she have taken a nose of the Real Deal. So I guess it's going to be happening. And coming back on the far end, and on the far outside, is the boat from Isle Harbor. Sorry for saying it. is the UFO, and I listened to the talk in Isle Harbor yesterday, where a lot of guys is bragging rights in Isle Harbor. Today going to be a different day, and she's coming to take it. And you can bet your life, Mr. Cool, you'll be calling the UFO name constantly all day. So I'm waiting to see it. She's looking good. So we'll wait and see what can happen. As it stands now, from our angle, it's like the 4 boats on a 90-degree right across. So, and I can't tell you which one will be is in first place from the angle I am. The Lightning Piece is on the far north. The Sonic is in the middle. Is in the middle, and we got the Wizard on the to south of the Wizard is south of the Wizard is south of the Sonic, and at the far south is the UFO, and they are running neck and neck, man. They are running neck and neck. No, I think I made a mistake, because the Real Deal. The Real Deal. Let me start out over again. Lightning Piece, Real Deal, Wizard, and the UFO. Because right now the Sonic has stuck back behind while the Bush Boys is playing catch up on it. And from this angle where I'm looking at it, the UFO look as though she have put her nose in front of the UFO look as if she have put her nose in front of the Wizard. So it's to determine which is in front, whether it's the Lightning Piece or the UFO. But to me, the UFO have caught him up a lot, and she's moving away on the far south, and so she's flowing down westerly, very gently. Put your camera on the UFO for me, please, cameraman, so they can see what I'm talking about. This in front of us is the Lightning Piece. That is the Wizard, and is the third boat. And look how gently the UFO is slipping away from everything. So the UFO is on the far south end, and like I say, the Real Deal is in 4th place. Sonic is in 5th, and Bush Boys is in 6th, and behind it is the Justice. So All depends on where the stake has been laid. I haven't seen the committee boat, so I can't say on which angle is going to go. Whether the wow, they're going down to Anguilita, they say, and that's it. But as we speak, we can see the UFO in the far south is moving away from us. The UFO has moved away 2 boat lengths in front of the Wizard. So, like I say, I was told today, you can, Mr. Cool, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see us today. I said, don't tell me that, because you know when they talk about the UFO, first they're gonna say I back in the UFO. So take my name out, I am out. So, but from our angle, from our angle, we can see the UFO is out front in the far south. So this is August Sunday, and today is what, the 2nd? All day? You're joking? All day going to be 2nd? Okay. Today will be the 2nd all day of our August Sunday race, and this will be, like Mr. Hodge tell you, we're going to have races in Sanded Ground today. It will be in Sanded Ground tomorrow. Then the boats are going to go to the boats will be going to Island Harbor on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we'll be going to they'll be going to Blowing Point, and on Thursday there'll be Meads Bay race, and you know everybody try to get Meads Bay very prestigious, and you go. Now, as you can see it here, we in the far north, and you can see that how we are next to the Light and Peace, and in the far south is the Wizard and the UFO. So they're flowing gently down. So in 4th place is Real Deal. Again, I can't call the Real Deal because you can say, oh, he in favor of the Real Deal. Lord have mercy upon me. Anyhow, that is the way we are flowing westly, and we are now approaching Mal Johanna Hotel, one of our premier hotels, the first and the real hotel on the island that kept us, our economy flowing over the past years. And as we look from this one angle, the Wizard and the Wizard and the UFO look like they're neck to neck in the far south. Well, you know, I know the people in Island Harbor are glued to because they done say already, you're going to be calling the UFO name all the time. I want to see that. I want to hear that. I want to see what's going to happen. But the Wizard and the Wizard and the UFO is like neck and neck in the far south, and with the Light and Peace in the far north, and in 4th place is the Real Deal. Now, Mr. Hodge, you know, we're going to be very excited because we know that you got three good runners right now. We are aware of the fact that on the downwind, we have seen the UFO over the past. UFO over the past has been doing well, and now we know that the Wizard has been flowing. The Wizard has been flowing well, and then now we got the Light and Peace, which you know is a downwind boat. They can't take it away. But again, we know that also that the Real Deal is a downwind boat. Now, you know, I always tell you that in a position like this, like after you pass Mal Johanna, the boats end up in pockets of calm, and we're approaching that area right now over the past. over the past years. Let's keep your bow that way a little bit. Right. A little bit more. Right like that. But right. So, yeah. Good going, don't worry. Good going. Now we can see. Oh, we got 4. Okay, see why you did that, Captain. You're right. Just keep your eye on. Well, I could understand the boat's going to far north. They don't know what's been happening over here. But, Mr. Hodge, talk to me.
Yeah, thanks, Cool. You've been giving what I consider an accurate account of the race at sea at the moment, and it's very interesting. You mentioned that you will find after Malahana that the boat end up in pockets. The boats don't really end up in pockets. What happened to human beings? They have been so accustomed of finding these pockets. It's they who steer them in that direction. One of the things we fear in this world is change. If something you believe is working, keep it working. So let's see if someone won't break the mold one of these days and actually turn things around. But as far as I'm concerned, your calling of it has been fairly accurate. I always have a worry with the two far ends, which boat is in front, which boat is behind, but we generally have to wait until they come to a situation to come close together and to see what is really happening. But the wind has changed completely from earlier today. Today you had pockets of resistance as such. You had semi gusts or gusts all the while. This afternoon you're having none of that. The sea is very, very calm and nice. We see the usual sailing of the UFO. We see the western entry in the Wizard. We see the Light and Peace, as Mr. Cool calls it, a good downwind boat, and it looks like the real deal is certainly coming again. We are fighting a late start, 5 minutes past 4 o'clock. So I'm wondering if there is ever a chance for a two-lap race. But certainly we have to wait and see. The heavens covered with ashes, color activity, and keeping it really cool for us here at sea. We've been blessed by not getting quite a lot of sprays, and activity has been quite good from the communication standpoint, and we sincerely hope that could continue for the rest of the boat racing season. Mr. Cole reminded you earlier on that we are 7 boats into today's activity. The bringing up the rear is the Justice. I hope that time the season is over, we will have maybe nine or so boats. But when we looked at the B-class race today, that was what boat racing was like in Anguilla. 12 boats starting. A problem with one of the 12. We ended up with 12 and with 11. And what a fantastic race that turned out to be. The running down don't really account for a great deal. So we always wait until they turn their heads in the east, north, or south to see what's really going to happen. Just in the back of us, we have three of the 7 boats taking part in the race, and it would appear to me like the UFO, which has been sailing downwind fantastically throughout the season, is the one that you really have to look out for up to now. Her record of going back to the east is not a fantastic one, but you never know. You just have to really wait and see. I can also see I think it's the Wizard, just on the inner side of the UFO, and we are now in the Four Seasons region across from Four Seasons in open waters as we go towards the west, basically, at this point in time. Cloud over the St. Martin, mid-lower St. Martin area. We do not know if that will bring anything for the boats here at sea, but we will just keep our eyes and ears open. Cap Juluka, which means it's the Wizard, and the UFO. They are the ones nearest to us on the east at the moment, as we try to make a turn to see really what is happening. Got a bit of sprays, wind sprays there as we return towards the east, and the looks of the Anguilla boats now are a white mainsail and a black jib. So almost all of the Anguilla boats follow that pattern in today's racing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as a matter of fact, all of the boats seem to be coming close together first from the position at first. I think the Wizard would have taken it over a little at the moment, and going very quickly to the west now is the UFO. I was rather so surprised to see how quickly the boats bunched up on our right, and the UFO seems to like it's having an engine in it at the moment. It's just if that sort of activity could be replicated going towards the east, we will have certainly quite a different race. It's difficult calling the 1 to 7, so I will satisfy myself by saying they are in a bunch at the moment. When it comes to going around the stake, we will be more easily able to say who is leading by what. But at the moment it's bunching together of the A-class boats, 7 of them in today's racing, and certainly after Mr. Cool doesn't take part in the B-class races, so we have to make him work for getting that voice across, and everybody wanting to find out where has been Mr. Cool. So, he's on his phone now, so I'm going to have to take that back and just go ahead and look at the race from where we are. A couple more boats have pleasure craft could have joined the big boats race, and the pleasure crafts carrying aboard quite a couple of our friends and neighbors from St. Martin. I noticed that the good gentleman in Mr. Curtis Richardson, he's responsible for a lot of that activity. Some very large St. Martin craft will be in carrying quite a few people on them. We are going to have to wait until tomorrow anyway to see the crowds. I believe will be coming from St. Martin. It seems like St. Martin they're really back into the support of Anguilla boat racing. It has lulled over the years somewhat, but now we are certain our partners are back. We are next door neighbors, and I think we owe each other the obligation of supporting and promoting anything that happens in these islands. There is almost an impossible situation to try to divide Dutch St. Martin, French St. Martin, and Anguilla. They are a little miraculous area in the world. You're talking about a 20-mile span from north to south, and run by 3 different governments. Very fantastic. And so certainly I think we realize that our success is dependent on each other's success. So, Mr. Cool?
Yeah, I just see that you are doing a fantastic job, and I've seen that because cameraman is from Island Harbor, he decided to show the people how how well the UFO is sailing. And doing that, I'm gonna hit him. I gotta hit you a little tune here, Haji. Yes. Yes.
Leave the music playing, don't interfere.
No, the champion they're shining here right now. But it's the fun between the UFO and the Wizard. Look how both of them are there struggling, hitting against each other. This time the UFO take it, and then the Wizard come back and she take it away from the UFO, and now these two boats are about a matter of about 20 boat lengths ahead of these boats. Well, if you want to, it could be less. But here they're going into the west. This is our national sport. Yes, and we got a lot of St. Martins here, but it's not easy. Yes, St. Martin people like it too. This way we are. Yes, St. Martin, come over. This is Anguilla over here. We got them all here. Look, two friends of mine, both of the boat who I haven't seen for years, and I don't know how to get on here, but they're here. Okay, now in saying that the Wizard has taken a boat length ahead of the UFO. Now, from my reckoning in the far, I can see that it looks as though the dung stakes have been laid. So we're going to try to speed up and go to them. And while we give you a little bit of the best crime song in the world, and I want to say a special hello to my good friend DJ Richie. This is his song, and this is our national sport, and we now know that is going to be put into place, and the government has decided they're going to make it a national sport. Because over the years I've been fighting them. All governments. I'm not going to say none because people think I prefer one government. No, sir. Not all the governments had done the same damn thing. So I ain't worrying about that. Now, yes, I can say that the dung boy has been laid. Show me the dung. Give me that dung boy there, cameraman. Give me that dung wind. So this is where we are here. Or that means to say that with the boats going wrong, yes, the boat's going to go south. So to keep this way of them, yes. Now, cameraman, could you give me the position of the downwind flag? It's been laid. Now that's we're going to give to you. Yes. Don't stop on me like that. Yes. And here we come. I must say it's a pleasure to be out here to bring this race to you all live. And you can see that we are about 90 degrees at from where the boats to Anguilla, and from this we are aware of the fact that the boats will be going south, and this is the fleet coming in here. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting because the Wizard and the UFO, and from my perspective, I think I would give the go around to the Wizard, and closely followed by the UFO. So where the sails are heading, they're going to go north. Yes, where the sails are heading, they're going to go north. So this is it from this perspective right now. Yes, it's not an easy sport, and we are now lining up. The boats are now lining up to the The boats are now lining up. No, he can't go forward yet. Yes, that is going to run the first flag. The first boy is the Wizard, followed by the UFO, and we got between that will be the Real Deal. Oh, they're gone south. Wow, what a jive! They changed the jive. This is interesting. This is an interesting thing I've seen here. As the came around the boy, the Wizard jived and caused all the other boats. Yes, the other boats are jiving now. The UFO have jived. So in third place is none other than the Real Deal, followed by the Light and Peace. And look at him now.
I will go back to the north now.
Now it's going to be interested. Can't go below the. We're going to see them going around. The boat's going to go south. They jive. Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. Culture. Die for. Yes. Now this is the mark. This is the marker that the final marker where they got to go around, and still in lead of this. And now look at the Wizard as she pulled her tail up and listen. You say sheet down, and here comes around is the UFO. So you people in Island Harbor, you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now, Island Harbor people. Now let's see what you're going to do now. Hold up to the wind. Oh, your folk come around close, and she fly high. She fly high. Your folk, boy, it could be a thing, but she fly high there on the runner. Coming around now. Look at the UFO. I mean, look at the Real Deal. Look at the Real Deal coming around on this. Look at the Real Deal. Look at the Real Deal. The Real Deal as she hit, and she continued. Look at Real Deal. Listen this, and under her lead is the Light and Peace. Look at this. Look at this. Well, let's see what's going to happen from here now. This is the stress, ladies and gentlemen. The Wizard went around first, followed by the UFO, followed by the Real Deal, then followed by the Light and Peace, and here you come in is the Sonic, and she comes around showing her underclothes as she heads up east. Look at it, and then the Bush Boys. These are the 7 bullets. This is good. And let me tell you something. As we say, the wind has sprung up as they came around. The wind has sprung up as they come around. So it's dark from here now until they get up to there. Yes, that is a pretty thing. And the justice, and now the justice is coming around. Yes. And I can tell you one thing. It's interesting to see how well the
Watch it.
All right, Mr. Cool, you ready now?
Well, Mr. Hodge, where are you?
go ahead. You can see.
Leading the pack is the Wizard. Second is the UFO. Third is Real Deal. Fourth is Light Peace. As we come around the boy, the wind, a gush of wind up right upon us. So it's interesting to see what's happening here. Look at it. Leading the packs. Yes. The Wizard is leading the pack, followed by the UFO. The Bush Boy stand up?
Yeah.
But Kachel say something? I guess the Wizard isn't going to attack because the wind is strong out of the southeast. The wind has come direct over the southeast. So they got no reason to attack at all. There we got Curtis Love and his gang.
Okay, so Mr. Cool is having a look. I can bring you up to date. Up front is the Wizard, followed by the UFO, followed by the Real Deal. The Bush Boys got a hard knock a while ago. Took a lot of time to start over, but the wind across here is very, very heavy as they go towards the southeast. The three front boats actually keeping the sort of distance marked by going around the stake. The wind fairly strong across here. We'll have to wait and see. Good sailing or good wind for the Wizard. So they are all going towards the southeast, looking for the land. At the moment, I'm surprised that somebody hasn't been daring enough to go to the north. Okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and three others in front. So we are accounting for all 7 of the starters today. The wind has sprung up like it was earlier, certainly earlier in today. And we are coming up into the Four Seasons area now. The race being led by the Wizard. The Wizard followed by the UFO as they go more towards an easterly direction now. Okay, somebody is calling on Mr. Cool to find out where the UFO is. Up to now, the UFO is in second. The UFO has always done well on the downwind, about 20-30 minutes into the upwind situation. Let's see if she could continue and extend that as far as today's race is concerned. Still sailing well, and by my reckoning is actually making a slight gain on the Wizard, and it would appear like the Real Deal is making some sort of gain on both of them also. So we will have to watch how the race continues to progress. Right now we are in the Mangoes region. We are turning around because of the water, the sort of water and wind situation. So all looking at time with the if you can say an area of the island. I'm just seeing the justice going the land the justice got somewhat of a triangle herself back into the race here. It's normally 5 positions we're looking would fall short today. There are seven entries, and there are 3 boats in the north. It's very difficult to see who they are at the moment, but I certainly can see the Cap Chaluka Wizard up front at the moment, and certainly they looks like right inside of us. There is right on our right. There is the Sonic, and there is the UFO, which means that the Sonic is playing catch up with the UFO at the moment. The UFO is going towards the north and on the inside of the. Well, no, thank you, Gula. And they're talking. I'm just encouraged to talk just so that you would hear the carry of my voice. The wizard, right up on the wind at the moment. If you allow to get away a bit more, it's going to be, as they say, hell to tell the priest. The UFO really not out of it. The UFO is actually sailing near towards the land while the wizard is going out towards the north. Somewhere on the inside is the real deal. I have not spotted up more than like cheese in her back. The UFO is now actually going up on what the school and Bear and those guys call an even keel. As a matter of fact, the UFO is much better up to this point is because she's had a history of staying well on the first half of the second, and not to continue to do well. And she is actually carrying the back. Let's see if she will certainly keep as she tries to follow the capture wizard in the north. So we are now of the Four Seasons Hotel. So the boat you're seeing out in the north is the wizard, and she is looking for a path for her own to do the natural. Earlier in the season, we were hearing a lot about the wizard, but some of it has died away, and the other boats are making her work for her money at the moment. But certainly, she has been doing it very well. So, okay, here goes this massive boat from St. Martin with by my reckoning, somewhere near 100 people. Catamaran with the word Bacardi on it. As a matter of fact, what they're doing is are going to get ready for August Monday, which is tomorrow. They enjoyed at the Janos area, and now they are heading back home, or more than likely to prepare for and enjoy the activity to tomorrow. Okay, so we are going in the north now to accompany the Wizard, because as I said to you, the boat you see is the Wizard. She is going as far as she could in the north, and they're looking for the totalies at this time of the day, which has been the so, as the local people will say, the one of the girls certainly doing as she do best, sailing quite at the moment, and in the lead of making the race, the August Monday big boat race out of sand ground. Red, yellow, black jib, and the white boom of some 40 feet in length, and in the region of 60 feet in length. So we have instructions to see what will happen. So the indication to go away from, yeah. So we are trying to find a position where we can actually see what's taking place to transmit it to you. The Wizard crew not quite in favor of the position that we were taking. She fouled water, maybe she doesn't want that, and so
We got downwind now.
okay.
With the wind.
So
So on the next side. Put him on the next side.
Well, from my angle right now, thank you, Mr. Hodge. We are heading up to Maljuhana, and from my perspective, I would say that the Wizard is in front, and she and the UFO went against the land, and the UFO. So now she's holding a very good wind, and she's a very good wind and reach, and she's heading to Sandy. So the boat that you can see, there's a look closer to Sandy. The wind has sprung up over here, and it is a bit hard weather. We're getting wet, we're getting everything here, but I would say that the UFO is in second place as of now. The Wizard is in first, from my perspective. But we see some boats going now, so we don't know what happened. Not too fast, Cap. Not too fast. This is what you're seeing is the Wizard, and you can see if you look at it, she got 50 men in her, and you can see the bailing, the water bailing, and the wind has sprung up. You know, we said when we started, it was about 10 to 15 knots, and now you're having anything like 15 to 18 knots, and this is the wind that the Wizard like. So she say, "Here I am. I'm glad you give me this," and she's heading up to Sandy. From we got the real deal in the north. We got the Light and Peace behind of her, and we're getting nothing but water over here. Wow. So this is the Wizard heading to Sandy, and I see nothing that is close to her right now. So they're going up to Sandy. And the boat you see the far north from your angle, if you're from the North Hill, that is the boat in the north is the real deal, and the one coming back is a Light and Peace. So that's where now we can see that the Wizard realized that the UFO could be climbing over her, and they say, "No, I ain't giving her no chance because she's climbing high. So let's take a tack." So they tack back. This is going to be an interesting tack to see what's happening here. And the UFO look as though she's holding a very good wind coming up there, but she's in speeding with it as the other way. But and she have come. When they cross, we'll see how far. When they cross, we'll see exactly how far they will be apart. But I'll say, from my perspective, I'll say yes. By now, I'll say as you can see right now, that the UFO, the Wizard has crossed the UFO, and right now it's crossing, and it's about, I'll say about 20 boat lengths. Yeah, so, but the UFO is holding a very good wind, coming up there, and Tamisha is winding also, and there goes the Sonic is under her lee, and the Sonic is coming up to her. So it's oi! Oh boy! There's nothing but water to give me here today. Pressure. Cap, you gotta turn your balls off, man. You're killing me today. I'm getting what I deserve to be baptized. What you know about my baptism? You don't know nothing about that. You don't know when I was baptized. So cut back now is the Wizard. Continue now.
Thank you, Mr. Goulsey, that I should continue, and I will do that. Right in front of us, we are seeing the Wizard going towards the north, holding her head quite highly up. We are following her, so we cannot tell you what is taking place behind us. A little cloud coming down, so that means that conditions of that sea will change somewhat. I believe the Wizard is going to try to follow the route towards Sandy Island. As a matter of fact, the Wizard is going to the north. She's not worrying about Sandy Island at the moment, so she's going as far north as she could, and to end back coming as quickly as possible. So, getting quite a bit of water out here at the moment. We are seeing the Wizard is dropping down a bit, but she has so much over the other boats at the moment that she can afford what's presently taking place. the Smart Streams crew getting quite a battering here at sea today, based on the weather. Okay, well, semi-squall. We are getting some sea sprays as we try to go into the northeast. Sea is outside the Sandy Island at the moment, and it's virtually all on own. If you allow the wizard that type of leaf at the moment, you're going to find yourself in a problem when the race comes to an end. Sailing very well today. The wizard, and we are getting quite a bit of water on the boat at the moment. Oh, I do not know if you might walk. Just getting a lot of water going.
Yeah, I think I can have to do that. The mic is good. It took, you got to keep careful. You brought me inside, and
You are getting
the race look, the race look very interesting because, like I say, what from this angle right now, you can see that the UFO is climbing up under the wizard. The wizard crossed a distance, and in crossing her, they're heading to Sandy. And the wizard is looking. He's trying to outroad her, but I don't know if that's a smarter idea instead of speeding the boat. But and to the west of her is the Sonic. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, she is holding her own. The UFO is holding her own, and to me, she have gotten closer to the wizard to see what really would take place on that. So, from my perspective, we got the wizard, the UFO, the wizard, the UFO, the real deal of the place from this angle here really could be in full place right now. But it's interesting between from I mean I don't know what and I know the UFO has shown some progress on the wizard, closer to the wizard, because they both have dropped the Sonic. They both have dropped the Sonic. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going on here. I see the wizard is leading. A wizard. Am I saying right? Huh? Yeah, right. I'm correct what I'm saying. But it's a very interesting race between who's I mean, drunk. I know that. Yeah, so this is I know my cameraman is taking all of what he can, because he just wanted to make sure he from Island Harbor and want to show the Island Harbor people how well the UFO has improved it come there. But to be honest with you, the UFO have taken a lot of ground off the wizard, and what's going to happen? They both look like they're going to remain on the same track, because for sure the UFO, the wizard will not go in the position that the UFO is, because the UFO is in a very good position. And so now, whether those going against the land, and whether they're going to look for those who go against the land, how they're going to manage, that's left to be seen. But from my perspective, this very interesting. Watch it. I don't know why even though they're in the phone. You can look at races and you. Oh boy. Huh? No, you can't. You can't go too close. No. He's
They mean cuts, because they mean the Wizards got more competitive, but that was the Wizards.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing now is the race between the UFO and the wizard, and you be the judge, because I think that the UFO have gotten a little closer to the wizard, and for the distance they cross, where the cross was. So, and you know the cameraman is from Island Harbor, and he could do all his best to make sure that he profile on the.
But at least, Cole, you have to admit that the UFO is sailing much better today than in previous races. I do not know the rest, but at the moment she is certainly in striking distance of the.
Yes, Hodge. She's very competitive from this angle. Tamisha taking that out of ground off though. No. You can't. Hey, you can't go. You have to go behind. You can't go there.
No, sir.
No, you don't do that. You want to hit that to you. Because UFO from this angle is closer in. So you go and give her water, that will be in the U. Don't say I tell you so. No, that's no joke. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this seems the UFO have gained some momentum on. So, you know, like I told you, the cameraman from Island Harbor, so he could make sure do everything to profile on the to profile on the UFO. Yes, man. So, leading the race is the wizard, and follow nicely by the UFO. So from this angle, you who have seen before can look at it and see and be the judge. You be the judge. But from this angle, I know that once the wizard get over you, she's not going to ease you up like that for sure. So what do you think, Ralph? Look at the race, because the race is only, as it stands now, it's just between the two boats.
Well, I saw the earlier race change hands in Sandy Island today, so
Yeah.
you're going to have to be very careful. Let's just wait and see what happens a bit later.
No, I mean, the wind is up. The wind is not going to, will not cut off like that.
But certainly the UFO is sailing better, and I think you are blaming the cameraman, but you are profiling for the UFO just like the cameraman.
I am profiling for the.
Now you are saying don't be biased, and I've learned that as soon as a person say don't be biased, it's showing where their priorities are.
No. You see, everybody knows that I didn't blame.
Oh, this is getting interesting. This is getting interesting.
It is interesting because the UFO is not going to. I mean, the vessel is not going to broke right here in the around. She was not broke.
But the other boat is sailing.
And the UFO is falling away and reach. And so both of them are calling us from this angle. Look at this. Look at this. And the cameraman is right on it. Where are they going to go?
Oh, yes, boy.
Go below sand and one. Oh, here it comes. Yes, broken. This is the broken of the. This is the broken of the.
Go ahead.
So right now, let's look at it. The UFO would go further across. Because the wizard will go further across. And we're going to see what's going to happen. It should go further across. The wizard will how things going to look.
But
Whether the wizard feels was getting hooked, that caused it to go back or not, that left to be seen. But okay, now here comes. This goes the UFO. Now the UFO broke. Let's go. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. As they let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. The UFO. Here goes the how is she going to say whether she's going to hit them sandy blocks and everything one? Let's let them see it. On the back point will be.
she got to go about sand.
Is that?
She got to go about sand.
From that, she's over at this point. But the is going to have to come back to her from that angle. But this is interesting. I still gave the Wizard an edge from right here. So the Wizard still. Well, they say, I people, who talked to me today. Yesterday, they said, you'll be calling the UFO name constantly. And man, the UFO is doing well. She's right now. She's a I got my tail bathed today, so can't wait to get home to hit that bath and take off some of the salt. Man. So, as it stands, in from the north, cloud coming from the north. So let's pin it on. For sure. First, second is the UFO and the Wizard. The Wizard is here right now. Don't give up. One drop of water. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you see that this is the way it is. This is the races here. When the UFO cross these other up here, that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I must say that the UFO has been much improved, and they got to do a lot to see what they're going to do. Take it easy, take it easy. This August Sunday race, which started our calendar week of activities, races Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we're going to be, and then we're going to take a rest for Friday and Saturday, and then we're going to go at champs, and those who make a place from 1 to 5 on these days. But it's interesting, I'm telling you. Don't you tend to an inch more. You want nothing from none of the boats, because what happened if you go to not because if you go higher, you're going to take the wind of a sail, and that's going to be trouble again. But here, this is the getting about 20 boat links. About 20 boat links on the 20 boat links on the UFO, but the UFO is holding a steady wind as she come up here with her. I don't believe that the wind is going to attempt broken back right now, because the wind is touching northeast, east northeast. The wind is blowing from right now. From that angle, well, the Wizard and the UFO has all those boats, so we can definitely say that the Wizard is in first place, followed by the UFO, and that look like the light piece, which is. No, that's Sonic. Sonic in third. Woo! Sonic in third. Well, this is the Wizard. Like I say, like I told you all, close to 6 o'clock, the race would be concluded. And you can see it from here. We are now heading up. We are above Sandy as the Wizard taking her turn to go. And even though that from that, the Wizard, the UFO is higher than the Wizard, but the UFO is higher than the Wizard, and will there be? I don't believe that the Wizard is going to go. She's going to keep that one drag, because she's going to attempt to go back to the UFO. I don't think she's going to go back to the UFO, and all the UFO got to do is to continue on that vein and try to make as much height as he can, and to make sure put those bruises come when they attack from in the north. So now, as you can see,